told me that I was out of my mind. My viewer, being out of mind because of receiving Jesus Christ as my personal Savior, I can testify to you that I'm still mad until today because I'm still proclaiming that Jesus is my Savior and He saved me from stealing food. So my viewer, we have read a passage that is Daniel chapter 6 from verse 17 to 23. And we realize that King Darius did not like the idea of throwing Daniel into lion's den, because these people tricked him. These men, they were jealousy of Daniel, and they tricked King Darius to put a decree for people to worship. And that one was to harm the servant of God, that is Daniel. So after Daniel was put on the lion's den, that is how we start reading verse 17, that the stone was brought and placed over the mouth of the den, so that Daniel cannot come out from it. So they subjected Daniel to be eaten and crushed by lions. And this is what these people wanted. They wanted to harm Daniel because Daniel was a God-fearing person. And you find that in verse 13. When they went to the king, they said like this. Then they said to the king, Daniel, who was one of the exile from Judah, pays no attention to you, O king, or to decree you put in writing. He still prays 3 times a day. So they went to Daniel, this group of people who are jealous about Daniel. They went as a group to King Darius, complained to Darius that Daniel has to be thrown into the lion's den and to be crushed by lions. So my viewer, when the Darius heard this, he was greatly distressed, and he tried by all means to rescue Daniel. Every effort since until the sun was down, but he could not save. So in verse 19, at the first light of the dawn, the king got up and hurried to the lion's den. When he came near the den, he called to Daniel in an anguished voice, Daniel, the servant of the living God, as your God, whom you serve continuously, able to rescue you from the lions? Then Daniel answered, O king, live forever. My God sent his angels and shut the mouths of the lions, and they have not hurt me, because I was innocent and I did not done anything wrong in your sight. So my viewer, we see that when the King Darius realized that Daniel was not harmed, he was overjoyed and ordered people to remove Daniel out of the den. So my viewer, when you fear God,